get soused.
Just listen.
Just listen.
My legs just start dancing.
Don't disturb.
Greetings, Witcher. I've heard a lot of good things about your kind.
That's rare. Usually people treat me like a leper.
Not in my house. When I was a child, I heard many tales of a Witcher who saved my grandfather's life in exchange for a silver penny.
That must have been a while back. I'm Geralt.
Oh, yes, in the olden days. I'm Julian. It's a pleasure.
Okay, before we could do anything, we could actually buy book from him. Diary of Dice Collector. Read this. Read this. Read this. Read this. Read this. Two book we don't read yet. Okay, let's read the book first. Diary of Dice Collector. What is the Diary of a Passionate Dice Poker Gambler? Summer 12/1603. A dwarven regiment of the Mahakam army is stationed near my estate. The officers spend in their days playing dice poker. It seems an interesting game. Autumn 1263. The dwarves have marched south toward a great battle with Nilfgaard. Dear old Molnar gave me a set of dice. I think he meant to compensate me for all the game I lost. Winter 1264. My trip to Vizima was worthwhile. I won a decent sum at the inn. It's a pity the local don't want to play to me anymore. I must learn to lose a bit more often. Spring 1264. The jade dice cost me a fortune, but my collection would be incomplete without them. Every now and again I manage to convince someone to play around with me, but I feel I must move to the city again. Autumn 1264. What rotten luck, I had still sell Fire Estate as soon as I start winning again. I'll bite it back. Spring 1265. I was still a band of deserters still stalk the area, adopt the poor villager or my humble boat, hold anything they could covet. There's nothing of value around here. Maybe they would fancy a game of dice poker. Disenchanting Astriga. A story of disenchanting of Princess Ada, who had been turned into Astriga. Who wrote it? Disenchanting Astriga, Anonymous. The Witcher then said to King Foltest, "Pay me, sire, and I will find your daughter in the dog's home. I will restore her human form if I can, and if I cannot, then I will not hesitate to kill the princess." The king understood this was his only chance, and so placed his daughter, fate, in the Witcher's hand. The conjurer struggled with the Striga for hours. He warded her off with the silver and magic arts. He grabbed with the beast and did not let her wound him, but avoided causing serious harm to her as well. Finally, he locked himself in the crypt, sealed the entrance with magic, and waited until dawn. Witcher possessed great knowledge about monsters and know that rooster morning call is enough to disenchant a cursed creature. This book acted as a cards to enter to the journal. The Double Cross of Alzur book. A censored version of the famous Tome of Alzur the Mage contains spell for the creation of horrid monster. The Double Cross of Alzur, an edition installed by the Brotherhood. I was vested with the thankless responsibility of preparing a new edition of the incomplete Tome of Alzur. Some of each page has been torn out. We describe the method of creating monstrous beasts. Whoever remember the conscience of the few of Moribur know the evil of book has caused, especially the double cross of also described therein. The following edition provides information on creatures such as the Frightener or the Koschei, but does not contain the secret of creating these beasts. To answer shafty, I would nevertheless suggest a reader never utter any formulae aloud and speak all vowels while inhaling. Let's look at entries to the bestiary and ingredient section of the journal. Nothing? Okay. Let's sell the book again. We already read it. Read it. Yeah. We buy 12. 200. We sell it 10. Geralt.
Geralt?
I've taken my decide to handle this problem. What's up?
What's up?
Soon I'll marry the village mayor's daughter, Alina. We're planning our wedding as we speak.
Tell me the story of your grandfather.
Grandfather, may Melitele watch over his soul, had a plot of land. A piece of a rocky, frozen valley in northern Kovir, and a deserted coal mine with no coal. Grandfather always said that a treasure was concealed in the valley. He worked hard every year to discover that treasure. Initially, many gladly took the jobs he offered and helped. But soon it became clear that grandfather had gone mad, that there was no treasure. When he was 47, had rheumatism and a collection of Bobolak scalps above his mantle, he was overcome with grief and went outside. He began cursing the heavens, berating all the known gods in the foulest language he knew. The gods answered. There was a terrible rumble, and an avalanche descended on the valley. Grandfather regained consciousness, burrowed out of the snow, and looked around to see something that would change his life. The entire valley was glimmering strangely, glimmering so beautifully that he nearly didn't see the beast coming towards him with a heavy gait. Grandfather fled, bending over once to pick up a strangely glimmering stone. In short, he escaped. Descending from the mountains, he encountered a witcher who agreed to slay the monster in exchange for a silver penny. They returned to the valley, and the witcher slew the beast. He could not help noticing the wealth laying in that valley, yet he demanded nothing beyond the penny promised him earlier. Grandfather grew to trust him and knew that sooner or later someone or something would come along and want to take his treasure, for the treasure in the valley was immense, Geralt. Diamond deposits that took years to extract. They became partners. The Witcher watched the workers, killed monsters, drove off bandits, and Grandfather managed the business. He's a legend in Kovir, and my family is wealthy and respected. That's the whole story.
Good story. I've taken Berenger's job, decided to handle this problem myself.
Taking Berenger's job. Decided to handle this problem myself.
Listen, I'm in the middle of planning my wedding. You have no idea how much time it takes. Come back later.
I want to ask about Alvin.
Alvin.
He needs a caretaker who is knowledgeable about magic.
Agreed.
Neither I nor my future spouse are suited to be his guardian.
I see.
You should train him to be a witcher.
You know not what you ask. For the time being, I'll keep an eye on him.
Geralt?
Farewell.
Farewell.
I wished to reach the island, but that growling fisherman refused to take me.
Your mother sucks dwarf cock. Watching.
Greetings, Whitey. Got money? Wanna fight?
Of course.
Should be an interesting fight.
Ready?
Ready?
Bring it on.
Pretty easy.
You're not bad.
It's no shame losing to the white-haired one.
Rock.
I heard you beat Butterbean and Fat Fred.
And Gablada. I'm looking for a worthy opponent.
Then welcome. They call me The Rock.
Sounds ominous.
Huh.
Want to fight a real champion?
Yeah.
The wager.
500 orange.
Okay. I'm in. No role play?
No rules apply?
Bye.
I'm itching to hit someone.
5.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Sometimes I prefer to be a peasant. I hate to fight.
Who wants to get slapped?
Hey! Come on, here, come here. Come on! Rock, how are you doing? Glenn Johnson?
Congratulations, champ. Before you collect your reward, now another fight awaits.
Who with?
Go to the swamp, where you'll meet the Nameless One. Choose your reward.
You take whatever you want.
I'll take the best of all runes.
Here.
I'm itching to hit someone. Who wants to get slapped? I'm itching to hit someone.
Greetings, Whitey. Got money? Wanna fight?
That's right.
Should be an interesting fight.
Ready?
Bring it on.
Hit me, chickie! Who wants to get slapped?
No challenge?
You're not bad. It's no shame losing to the white-haired one.
You're the white-haired one indeed.
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money.
Let's go fight. They're cheap, you know.
I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
We'll see.
Prove your talk.
I'll smash your face.
You win, Wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
Leave you be.
Who's this? The famous Whitey? Shame not to fight you. You in?
I'm in. Whoa, 100.
The white-haired one in action.
Indeed.
Pretty cool.
I'll smash your face.
You're a professional. Bankruptcy.
Beat me good, Whitey. A worthy reward.
Your mother sucks dwarf cock.
Wagering you.
I'm itching to eat someone.
I wished to reach the island, but that growling fisherman refused to take me. The hermit in the fields possesses more books than any here. He serves the lady, so he must be wise.
to meet the famous White Wolf.
That's a dandelion.
Yes?
Ah, the blue eye. So it's time I was on my way.
It's time I was on my way.
Dandelion, what's up?
Geralt?
What happened in Vizima after I
What
disappeared?
happened in Vizima after I disappeared?
Who knows? I left soon after you. Though I did hear that you staged quite a bloodbath.
Sometimes killing is necessary.
Now don't get offended, but has killing people become a pleasure for you?
No. I only kill human in self-defense. Salamander and their kind deserve to die. I have nothing against slaying human. Yeah, I think Salamander and their kind deserve to die.
Salamanders and their kind deserve to die.
I won't judge you. I just hope you know what you're doing.
I do.
Geralt?
How do you like the country?
How do you like the country?
It's wonderful. Wine, women, song and dice through the night.
Dice? I've played. Didn't think the game was popular in the provinces.
People here go wild for it. It's incredible.
I'm practically a professional.
I'm practically a professional.
Geralt, not to disappoint you, but you need to practice before you're anywhere near my level.
Try me.
Come on, you're like a brother. I wouldn't have the heart to skin you. Come see me when you've gotten some practice. Start with Tobias Hoffman or Julian. Geralt?
I wanted to answer that letter.
Good idea. I have pen and parchment. Think of a beginning.
Maybe kindest friend. Alright, dearest Trish.
All right. Dearest Triss,
Your romance is blooming. I'm happy for you, Geralt.
I don't want to talk about it. Now what? Something about Alvin?
I'm sure she's worried about him.
And I can ask notify Faltus immediately of what it's doing. Maybe I can discuss what's happening here in Murky Water.
Maybe I can describe what's happening here in Murky Waters.
She could find that interesting. Sit down and write it. The fisherman could take it to Vizima. Geralt?
How do I get
How do I
the...
get the letter off?
Best see the fisherman. He'll take it to Vizima.
So, what will the new ballads be about?
What will the new ballad be about?
It'll be a masterpiece, in verse. Interesting, horrifying, romantic,
And the story?
engaging, and straight from life. I changed my mind, see? Poets don't need to embellish. Life is colorful enough.
Aim to write about peasants working the fields? Dandelion, I know you better than that.
Not as well as you think. You'll see.
How do you like the country?
It's wonderful.
Dice?
People here go,
I doubt
try me.
I'll believe it.
When I'm done with you,
Okay, let's play with him. Pretty good. Damn it. Damn it, I'm loose. the hell? It's impossible, man. Okay, one more time.
Geralt.
Hit me, chicken. Five. Damn it. Yes.
Geralt?
Yeah.
See ya.